Hey, welcome to Star Wars Force Time. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. So I'm back today with an update on the Mark Hamill cameos. I did a video on this last week, and I've got some more information. So Mark Hamill went on Twitter and made a statement. I'm going to read it to you. Now that The Mandalorian secret is out, might as well reveal I am vocally represented in all Star Wars films except the prequels. Thanks to Matthew Good for using me in Rogue One, Solo, and the sequels. So I do have lines in Episode 7. Hint, look for the parts played by Patrick Williams. That's the statement on Twitter that he tweeted. So where do we go from here? I'm going to start with the films, and then we're going to move into the TV series, because we also know he voiced in the TV series. Let's start off with The Force Awakens. We can confirm he did a cameo. In that tweet, he states that he had lines in Episode 7. Now, we all know, as Luke Skywalker, he had no lines. But as this voice cameo that he did, obviously he had lines. We can't confirm the pseudonym used. We don't know if he used one, if any. I checked the main cast list as well as the additional voice section of the end credits, and there was nothing in there that I spotted that referenced Mark Hamill or his now known pseudonym Patrick Williams or Patrick M. Williams. Also, we don't know what character he voiced yet, so that one's still a mystery, but I will let you know. When I was looking through the end credits, what I was looking for was not only Patrick Williams and Patrick M. Williams, and as well as his name. We know there's significance to the name Patrick and William. It's the name of his brothers. So what I did is I compiled a list of all of his parental and sibling names to try and see maybe there was another pseudonym in there with those names, of which included Mark, Patrick, William, Thomas, Terry, Virginia, Suzanne, Jan, Johnson, Jeannie, and Kim. Couldn't find anything for The Force Awakens, so that one's still pending, but we know a cameo is in there. Next up is The Last Jedi, and there we can absolutely confirm that he did a cameo. And the pseudonym used? None. He actually, in the end credits, it lists Mark Hamill as the character voice of Dobu Skay. And here's a little clip of Dobu Skay. Next up, The Rise of Skywalker. Again, we can confirm that yes, he had a voice cameo in that film as well. And the pseudonym that was used in the end credits was Patrick Williams. And the character he voiced, we know, is Bulio. And here's a clip.
New ally. A spy in the First Order. No. Transfer the message. Get it to Leia. Hurry. Win the war.
Next up is Rogue One. Now we can confirm that he did a cameo. He admitted it in the tweet. Pseudonym used? It's Patrick M. Williams. Patrick M. Williams is listed as one of the additional voices in the end credits section. It doesn't list him as in the main cast of characters. It's a group listing under additional voices. So we don't know what character he voiced yet, so that's still up in the air, but I'm sure somebody's gonna spot him one of these days. Okay, so next up is Solo. We can confirm, yes, he did a voiceover cameo for Solo. It was admitted in the tweet. Pseudonym used? Again, Patrick M. Williams, which is listed, once again, not in the listing of the main cast of characters, but instead as an additional voice. And the character he voiced? It's a mystery. Next up, The Mandalorian. Yes, we can confirm he in fact did do a cameo for The Mandalorian, and that was confirmed not only in Mark Hamill's tweet, but also by Jon Favreau, the creator of the series The Mandalorian on Disney+. And we know that he was in Season 1, Episode 5, voiced the character EV-99, and he was in fact uncredited. I went through the end credits on The Mandalorian a couple of times. I did not see Mark Hamill's name, nor any of his pseudonyms. We take it on good authority from Jon Favreau and Mark Hamill himself that he was in fact in there, so we can confirm. And here's a quick clip.
Unfortunately, the Bounty Guild no longer operates from Tatooine.
I'm not looking for guild work.
I am afraid that does not improve your situation.
And next we move on to the Clone Wars. And first I just want to give a special little shout out and thank you to one of my viewers who has a YouTube channel under the name of Jap Taquito. This very special viewer reminded me that Mark Hamill actually had a cameo in the Clone Wars. Let's move on and take a closer look at the Clone Wars. Mark Hamill voiced a cameo, Season 6, Episode 13, the character of Darth Bane. Actually, in the end credits, he does not use a pseudonym. His name is listed as Mark Hamill as Darth Bane. And here's a quick clip.
Do you know who I am?
Yes, Darth Bane, the ancient Sith Lord you are.
And know why I am not forgotten?
Let's move on to Rebels. We're not sure that he did a cameo for Rebels, but I think that there is a possibility. The odds of them using him, I think, are pretty high. And it's the same supervising sound editor by the name of Matthew Wood, and the one that Mark Hamill thanks in his tweet for including him. We know The Mandalorian, and we know The Clone Wars. Rebels, to be determined. And then finally, The Resistance. Same thing here. We're not sure. Hopefully somebody has some inside information and we can solve this mystery. That's the update for now. If I get any new information, I will be sure to make another updated video on this. Until next time, may the Force be with you, always.